Okay guys, so we're back. So we've highlighted them all. We've gone through them, highlighted them, done the shading on the bits that we wanted to shade. So we've looked at the helmets, the shoulder pads, the rifles, the backpacks, the sleeping bags and stuff like that they've got on the packs, or blankets and stuff. And we've done the swords and stuff like that. And we've also based it all. So we're pretty much done. We've done the buttons as well, all the little bits and pieces that we're looking for. So let's just select a quick figure. So you can see that. So we've highlighted the gas mask and stuff like that on it as well. And we've gone through and we've looked at where we can highlight buttons. So we've done that as well. And so there we are. So this is like a basic paint job basically. Easy tabletop standard paint job. We just come out a little bit, it's a bit too close. And we've based it. All we've got to do now is wait for that to dry, and we can do the mud effects and do some weathering and stuff on the figures. Okay, so, and I've also done obviously the power sword as well. Now it did come with a power sword, but the blade had snapped off when I got it. I bought these off a friend of mine who didn't want them, but he had lost the blade, so I've replaced it with a bigger, thicker blade, and done some like electrical effects on it. So there's a sergeant. Let's just put him in there. The reason why I've used this tray is it keeps them all together. I haven't got to reach across the table. They're all on that in one pile basically, on the tray. Okay, so next is let that dry, and we'll come back to that and we'll do the mud and weathering effects, and I'll speak to you later. Okay guys, so we've done all that. Now we've used, well I've used good old-fashioned Forge World weathering powders, dry mud. Now there's tons of different types of weathering powders out there, you can go for whatever you like. But what I've done is I've used that, mixed it with a bit of water, used that to paint the base, which is quite cool. Because what will happen now is, if I zoom in on that, that'll start to dry. We'll get a nice dry mud look on our tunics and stuff. Then we'll add a layer of wet mud, and we'll clean up the base, and they should be ready. So we'll do that, and I'll come back to you in a few minutes. Okay, bye. Hi guys, well here we are, we've finally finished them, so that's not too bad. You know, it's been a morning of just cleaning up what we've got there, just making sure there's no paint that's spilt onto different areas. We've also covered the bases and done the bases now, so for the bases we used a dry mud, then we hit them with a Devlin mud over the top, and then we let that dry, and what you're getting is areas where it's dark and it's light, so you have areas when it look like, you know, the mud's dried and there's still wet patches all over the place. So we'll just pick up some figures just to have a quick look, kind of like this guy. So that's come out quite nice. So it gives us a lovely look at the mud on the back, and these have all been spray lacquered as well. So they've actually come out quite nicely, and we have a quick look at this one here. So, you know, it's tabletop standard, which is the main thing, so I can actually get away with that. And if Hayden, if you're watching, I know you're busy with your optician exams and stuff, but mate, I'm nearly there. I'm ready to start kicking your butt with your heretics, so we can try the Krieg campaign. Anyway, I hope this has helped. I know it hasn't been a step-by-step painting tutorial, we actually see me painting the figure, but we've talked about how we've progressed from just the basic model, where we put it together. Well, it's already pre-put together, unfortunately, these ones were. And then we talked about how to spray or paint them. Then we went through the different areas of batch painting. So, you know, it's quite an easy thing to do. It's a long process and it's a monotonous process, but if you can batch your army out, do it in, like, I mean, I did a unit of 20 here, which are 2 units of 10, but if you can, you know, if you can do it, that's fantastic. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to move on to a completely different model, and this is going to be a conversion piece, turning a Death Korps of Krieg rider into a standard bearer. So if we have a quick look, there's our guy. This is the packet it comes in. Let's focus, there we go. So we're going to turn him into our standard bearer, because remember, we've already got a junior officer on a horse, so now we're going to do a standard bearer to put next to him. Okay, so I'll see you in the next vid. Take care, see you later.